Good morning to the morning. How you doing, everyone? I'm very sorry. It's been a long time. I've been touring with David Becker, an American jazz guitarist, fusion guitarist. It's been very fun. And this little video is just really a test video, pre-shipment test video of this lovely Fender Japan JB62. Now this is a Dynagaki made one from, according to the serial number, this would be 2012, and this is for a customer of mine. I'm just reporting really what I've done. To satinize the back of the neck was requested because it was a gloss finish. I hate gloss finishes on the back of the neck. It feels uncomfortable to me. It gets sticky when you're under lights or in heat. So now this is lovely and smooth and just, yeah, it's luxurious satin to the touch. So that's very nice. It's in tone and set up to like a 1.5 millimeters at the 12th fret with minimal relief. There's loads of room on the truss rod to go. I'm enclosing a care guide with it that you should read before you make any adjustments, because you really should, once this has come off the airplane and it's been in transit for a while, you really should give it a little bit of time to acclimatize to your environment. So you should do that with any guitar. But this sounds a lot better than before. It had these strings on it. I don't know what they were, but they were a little bit weak. These are much better strings. These are from ESP, and I'm enclosing the string packaging with the bass in the case as well, so that if you like the strings and you want to get them again, you can always come back to me and get them. I don't think they sell them abroad, but they're really nice. Tension is medium, and they sound a lot more consistent than the ones before. So yeah, this is sounding beautiful, it's playing beautifully. I've set the action up so that it's like 1.5 millimeters at 12th fret. I've made the bridge so that it follows the radius of the fretboard. Yes, and it's playing really nicely all the way up and down the neck. There's no buzz anywhere. So it's yeah, it's good. Very, yeah, beautiful. So that's working great. And for those of you interested, this came in on my Bass Hunter service, which is linked below. And the other thing I wanted to say, yes, this is made by Dynagaki. It's not a vintage one. This is from 2012. However, I think it's, I've said this before, I think it's a myth that Fujigen were any better. You have to consider, why has Fender continued with Dynagaki for the last, it's been just over, I think it's 15 years now, since about 2009, I believe. 2007, I believe, is when Tokai ended their contract with Fender Japan. They held it from 1997 after they took it over from Fender. But in reality, Tokai had been working with Fujigen, basically doing the Squire side of things. So you would get Squire from the 1980s that were equally as good as the Fujigen builds, if not better, actually. I've had some Squire that I thought actually played better than the Fujigen Fenders, um, and also seem to have a better fit. That's one thing that I found with the Fujigen um, from the 80s, was that the neck pocket fit was sometimes a little bit loose. Sometimes there's a gap, which is surprising. But the Tokai ones, look tight, tight as a gnat's chuff, and the Dynagaki ones, same. So you know, this here is this is a short scale from their latest junior series. This is Dynagaki made. It's absolutely fantastic. This series has been so popular. I've sold absolutely stacks of these little brutes. So I mean, that's got to be saying something, that Dynagaki have been continuing with the Fender Japan legacy, if you want to call it that. So I think the Fujigen thing is really just collector. It's just collector preference, or it's just having that little bit of history. You know, I don't think they're any better. In fact, I don't think they're better than the Tokai or Dynagaki ones. In some cases, they were worse, but they weren't as consistent. That's one thing that I would say. So yeah, these are good. And if you're interested in getting similar, these days it is very difficult to find a medium scale Fender Japan that is made by Fujigen. And it's quite difficult to find a Tokai made one, but it's not as difficult to find a Dynagaki made one, because they only started making them in the 2010s, in the 2000s, sorry. So yeah, but they're they're probably a bit better, is what I'm saying. So there you go. That's it, really. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry for rambling there at the end. And to my customer, this will be on its way to you.